I know what you're thinking. You're probably wondering who I am and where I'm from and what I'm going to say. But what you're probably wondering is what on earth am I wearing on my head? What I am wearing on my head is called the hijab. It comes from the Arabic word to cover and to protect. Many Muslim women like myself who choose to wear it for one reason above all, God Himself. People often have different perspectives on the hijab. They think it's oppressive and cruel, but I really don't get what's so oppressive and cruel about covering my head. I mean, it's a bit different from the Victoria's Secret runway, but it's 2017 and every woman has the choice to wear what she wants to wear. Now, I know although in this room and at home for those of you watching, you may not be Muslim, you may not even wear the hijab, but I can assure you we have some stuff in common. Raise your hand if you like to eat food. Raise your hand if you hate waking up early on a Monday morning. And finally, raise your hand if you think babies are cute. See, I told you we have stuff in common, and I probably don't even know your name. Now, with wearing the hijab, it doesn't mean that I'm not able to accomplish what any other woman has done. I will give you 3 examples of what Muslim American women have been able to accomplish. Number 1, Ibtihaj Muhammad, Team USA Fencing. Number 2, Ilhan Omar, the first Somalian Muslim American female elected to Minnesota State Legislature. And number 3, Linda Sarsour, women's rights activist and co-founder of the Women's March on Washington. Now, I'll tell you about my background. My parents are Pakistani Muslim immigrants who sacrificed very much to provide my family and I a better life. They are the epitome of the American dream. My father worked very, very hard to become a doctor. Not only was he studying this difficult field, but he was adjusting to a new country, a new lifestyle, and a new growing family. Later, after marrying my mom and moving to America, they finally settled in Delaware. I remember my mom telling me a story about when she first came to America. As her flight landed into JFK International Airport, overlooking the bright green lady, the Statue of Liberty. Whitney Houston's song, I Will Always Love You, was the top hit. Cindy Crawford and Brooke Shields ruled the runways. And New York City was the melting pot of different cultures from all around the world. Having been attended many different private schools, I want to share my experiences that I learned from you. I even learned something shocking, that I experienced Islamophobia even before wearing the hijab, my visible symbol in being a Muslim. Shocking, right? On the first day of 5th grade, I was called a terrorist. I'll tell you what I was wearing. A navy blue polo, a plaid kilt, leggings, and a plaid headband for my long hair that I wore down. As I entered my classroom, I took my seat. Like any other 10-year-old, I was nervous and excited for my first day. I introduced myself to the front of the classroom. I proceeded with, "Hi, my name is Areeba. I live in Newark, Delaware. I like to play tennis, and my family is from Pakistan, and we are Muslim." At that very moment, a blonde-haired, blue-eyed girl stands up at her desk, pointing her finger at me, screaming, "Terrorist, terrorist, terrorist." I can tell you that at the age of 10 years old, I didn't even know what the word terrorist meant. I didn't even know what 9/11 was, and I didn't even know the name of this girl who had called me this horrific word. Luckily, my teacher stepped in and resolved the situation. Over the course of the year, I befriended this girl. I treated her with kindness and empathy, the golden rule. Treat others the way you want to be treated. Pushing aside our differences, we bonded over our similarities. We both enjoyed listening to Selena Gomez and Taylor Swift, and were obsessed with Acme's chocolate chip cookies. We ended up becoming best friends, and I even invited her to my home for a play date. This is the power of kindness. This is the power of dialogue. This is the power of a 10-year-old changing the mind of a bigot into a friend. This situation that no 10-year-old should ever have to experience taught me some lessons that I want to share with you. Although bigotry exists within our society, we need to remember that as Americans, we were a nation built by immigrants seeking to escape religious persecution. That the only way for America to move forward is when we unite our diversity as our strength. Before I leave you from our time spent together, I want you to remember some things. Be proud of who you are. We all wear our hijab in one way or another. Whether you're Black or Catholic or Jewish or Spanish or female, you are special. Own your identity and be proud of who you are. Your hijab is beautiful, your hijab is beautiful, your hijab is beautiful. I'm going to use these lessons to be a part of America's future. Will you? Thank you.